Hi boys and girls, and welcome to the Crafty Corner. My name is Miss Lisa, and this craft is going to be found down at the Fayette County Public Library this summer. We've been talking about different countries, haven't we? And today we are going to make this really cool Aztec sun, supposed to help represent the country of Mexico. In your packet you are going to find some foil and a paper plate. You will also get your little learning packet with your word search and a maze, and this is the shape of Mexico. All right, boys and girls, for this project you are going to need white glue and scissors and Sharpies. Make sure that you have a permanent marker for this because the regular watercolor Crayola markers will not work, okay? So the Sharpie you need to color on foil, you need a Sharpie. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is open up your foil. Now we want the really shiny side, and you're going to lay it on top of your paper plate. And you're sort of going to get the idea of where that paper plate is. I'm rubbing my hands along the edges here so that we can see where it is. And then you're going to take scissors and cut it. Cutting foil is a little fun. It's weird. It's not like cutting paper. But if you've never cut foil before, it's an experience because it's a little tough. Okay, we're going to go around that circle I made and keep going until you get all the way around. And then we're going to use white glue, not the glue stick today. Okay, so now I have my circle. I'm going to take glue stick, and we are going to slather this, okay, because that foil is a little bit funny because it's foil, it's not paper. You're going to want even to get glue up here on the edge of the paper plate. And just keep going until you get quite a bit on there. But remember, boys and girls, always to scribble your glue. Don't glomp it on. All the surface area of this plate needs to have a little bit of glue on it. Okay, so we're going to make sure we get that outside edge and just slather that glue around, scribble it right on there. Okay, and we're going to take our cut circle and lay it back down on that plate. I suggest that you start in the middle and work your way out, pressing down. Try to get any wrinkles out that you can get out. Okay, and just go all the way around until that foil is stuck really good to that paper plate. All right, just keep going. Now, if you've got a little extra hanging off the back side, you can cut that now, or you can cut that later, so I can just trim a little of that extra off. That way I don't color that part and have it part of my design. All right, there we go. Throw that in the trash. All right, then what we're going to do is make a sun. The Aztecs were ancient peoples that lived in Mexico. They had all kinds of feasts and festivals and decorations. And so what we're going to do is try to mimic having an Aztec sun. So I'm going to take my orange. And again, this is totally up to you, boys and girls. You decide how you want to do this. But if you pressed it down well enough, you will be able to see that inside area of the paper plate. And so I'm going to outline that inside circle, and that's going to be like the face of the sun. So I'm going to keep going around and around until we meet right back up. All right, now you know the sun, when we draw a sun, this is not the way it is in real nature out there, but we always draw triangles, don't we, to help us represent the rays of the sun. So I'm drawing some great big triangles all the way around. And I'm just going to keep going until I get back to where I started. I like orange because it's nice and bright, and of course that helps represent the sun too. Now you're going to probably want to go ahead and color those triangles in. Now you could do it all different colors if you want, but I'm just going to choose to color today my orange. And then I'm going to make a second layer of triangles, and I'll do it with, I think I'll try, I don't have a yellow, but I have a lighter orange. Let's see what that looks like. Or I could maybe use a pink. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's nice and bright. So I'm going to make a second layer and sort of just shade that in as I go to make a second layer of rays of the sunshine. You're going to want to try to cover up most of the foil with Sharpie. It will look way prettier if you do that, and try not to leave too much of the silver foil showing. So we're just going to keep going, making a triangle and filling it in. Now you could make more triangles along the edge if you want. It is totally up to you. The next thing we need to do is draw in the eyes for the sun. And so we're going to draw fairly large ovals. Okay, remember we're trying to fill up the space. And I'm going to make this sun have some eyebrows and even eyelashes. We'll make this a girl Aztec sun. We need to have an eyeball inside. So I'm going to use that blue and just make a circle. My blue looks like it's not as juicy as I want it to be. And then for the very, very center, I'll make this use a little bit of brown. Okay. Then we're going to want a nose of some kind. Okay. Think about different faces that you have seen. You can come up with your own design. Then for the mouth, they usually don't use a smile. So we're just going to use a big rectangle here. And then we're going to draw in some squiggly lines and some designs. So I'm going to draw some designs underneath. We're going to draw some swirly cheek designs on both sides. Decorating on foil is very fun. And then I'm going to go ahead and mimic the purple lines down there. And then we're about done. Now you can add anything else you want to it. You could do another squiggle on the outside, or like I said, add some more rays. But that's a pretty fun project to get us to represent a little bit about the country of Mexico. So here we go, boys and girls. Here is your Aztec sun. Come on down to the Fayette County Public Library and get your packet. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Miss Lisa for the Fayette County Public Library. Thanks for watching the Crafty Corner. Bye now.